Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. It's your boy Coach One Stack, being at our best, where we build an esteem of self through thinking. And if you don't know by now, man, you're on my channel, man, hit that notification bell. Like this video off the rip. You can pause this video and like it before you even watch it. And you dig what I'm saying, man? I'm dropping y'all that real good content. Like the video, like the video, like the video. Subscribe to this channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all share it and move it on, man. I'm giving y'all real stories, real game, real ism about how people are not being the best version of themselves and how you become the best version of yourself. And like the title says, he gave away his manhood part 5. Now, y'all listen to me on this one, man, because I got to be very careful with how I tell these stories, because first of all, I don't want to put no names in it. Second of all, it might be kids watching this, so this is a little bit graphic, so I do have to watch my words. So I'm going to take y'all to a certain club out here in Las Vegas. I'm not going to say where it's at all. I'm not going to say where it's at. All I'm going to say is that behind this club, there are some projects. And if you guys know what projects are, that means some low-income houses. You dig what I'm saying? Low-income houses. Now, keep in mind, in these low-income houses, they got some clotheslines behind everybody's backyard, and behind those clotheslines are some big, long walls. So now I'm setting the scene for you. But so now it's this nightclub. It's a nightclub by these apartments. So now it's about 5 to 7, young black men in this place. One in particular, real gangster dude, real hard dude, real, just he's that man. He's just bravado. He's always talking about the rainbow community. He's always talking about how much he's at his best. He's always talking about how big of a man he is and what he will do to a woman. X, Y, and Z. So, him and his friends, it was a crazy night. They sitting up in this club, they popping at every woman walking by. They shooting they shot. See, because they shooting they shot at every woman that walked by. Because they call themselves ladies men, right? Now I could respect that, being a real dude, men out there, man, trying to get what's theirs, trying to go after it, trying to take it. You dig what I'm saying? But sometimes, man, when you can't take it, you gotta fake it. And you dig it? Sometimes with guys, and y'all gonna see a lot of videos I leave, sometimes these so-called friends, man, they really lovers. Sometimes the homeboy is really his home girl. And ladies, it works the same way. I'm making videos for both men and women. So let me set that scene, man. We in this club. It's like 5 to 7 guys, one in particular, the ringleader. We just gonna call him the ringleader. They popping at everything moving, but I noticed that they left the club, right? So behind the club, there's some projects. And I'm wondering, where did these people go? So I don't know. So as you journey behind the club into these projects, there you see a group of people. This is where the story gets interesting. You see a group of people. So now, what do I see? What do I see? What do my eyes behold? I see somebody not being the very best version of themselves. What do I see? I see somebody, a male, the ringleader, sitting in a chair. Sitting in the chair. But he's sitting sideways in the chair. And behind him, as this person is in the chair with his pants down, somebody's standing up behind him, or as they said in the Will Smith video, that's somebody's back there murdering him from behind. They was back there killing him from behind. And while they was killing him from behind, somebody was killing him from the front. You dig what I'm saying? While he was getting murdered from behind, somebody was killing him from the front, and the other two, three people are over there, waiting their turn, touching themselves, groping themselves, waiting their turn. So they all waiting to have their turn with this stud of a man, with this heart of a man, with this hard-ass gangster of a man, with this man that, he probably done laid people down throughout the course of his life. Dude was a real live, stepper. You dig what I'm saying? But guess what? He liked to give his manhood away. And what y'all don't know, man, it's like I said, guys, I have nothing against the rainbow community. But see, guys, it's people like that give us real men a bad vibe. We get a bad name because it's really some down low stuff. Because if that's what you like, hey, man, go tell the world that's what you like. If that's what you're into and you like other men, taking your manhood and giving your manhood to other men, and you giving them your manhood from every every hole in your body. If that's what you enjoy doing, man, let that woman know. But no, these guys put up the facade. See, the people you really have to watch, are the ones who just stress it, that talk about, that use these derogatory names when it comes to people's sexuality, that are homophobic, the ones that are biophobic, transphobic, straightophobic, the phobic ones. Those are the ones you have to watch. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah. So I'm sitting back. I'm like, these dudes was just hollering at everything moving in the club. And now the ringleader, he getting... dude was slow rolling them. Now guys, don't get it twisted. It ain't like I was sitting up there watching it. It ain't like I was enjoying it. But I'm like, man, are my eyes deceiving me? And I'm like, dude, you get married from the back and the front. And I'm like, well, damn, you do that better than a woman. And they was waiting their turn. So obviously, if y'all ain't figured out by now, this is something that they always do. This is something that a lot of these guys do. They're not building esteem of self through thinking. They have, once again, I tell you, they have fallen to their vices. See, maybe the fact is that they really couldn't get at no woman, because I ain't say they was the best looking people in the world. Not that I judge what men look like, but they wouldn't get no action from no broads. And so just like, it's a lot of these dudes now, if they can't get no action from a broad, they'll create some action with their homeboy. Can you dig what I'm saying? See, these people, your manhood is not always taken. Sometimes you give it away. Sometimes people sell it. Sometimes people willingly want to sell it and give it away on a regular basis. But yet they calling themselves a man. That's not being the best version of yourself. That's not building esteem of self through thinking. See, that's people that are falling for that instant gratification. I keep telling y'all about this instant gratification. Fall into your vices, when you start popping the X pills, which makes you want to tingle all over, right? When you start doing doing your drinking, it starts lowering your inhibitions. Now you're around people that you're comfortable with. Now you having the freak off parties like Puffy, right? And then you letting somebody else run up in you. Y'all letting people they taking turns running up in each other. Now, I only seen him get ran up in, but I'm pretty sure they always taking turns, because I've heard my things in the street. Now, I don't talk about things that I hear about. I only talk about things that I personally see or a credible source has sat and told me about, because I don't spread rumors. I don't spread lies. That's why I try to keep the names out of stuff. But, the fact of the matter is, it don't matter who it was. It's the story that counts. Imagine these tatted up, swole, steppers, in here popping at everything moving, popping at every bar moving, shooting a shot. And because they couldn't get what they want, now y'all back here, man, in the projects, doing what y'all do, out in the open. It's on a late night, but it's still out in the open, up under the moonlight. A little kid could have walked by. It was people walking by. They didn't care, because, man, when you on them vices and you on them devices and you not being the best version of yourself, you don't care that people is making a fool out of you. You don't care that somebody could have been filming. All you want is what you want at that particular time, God. And at the end of the day, that's selfish, because, see, your kids got to hear about it. Your family got to hear about it. You got to hear about it. Now you out with your kids and you got people talking about you. Now you can't hold your head up. Now you're a slave to your secrets, which I'm going to make some videos about too. Because y'all gonna have a lot of series coming, a lot of series that are going to be coming from me, real life series, parts 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, and 10s, because I got a whole lot of stuff to talk about, guys. So see, when we build esteem of ourselves through thinking, we not lowering ourselves to them type of standards. I ain't saying that nothing is wrong with it. It's not. But being the best version of yourself, however you are, you're not afraid to present that person to the world. I tell you again, being the best version of yourself, you create the person that you respect and admire most, and you present that person to the world. Now, if you are still afraid to present who you are to the world, that includes your sexuality, you have not become the best version of yourself. Because at the end of the day, who cares? You don't have to answer to nobody about what you do, who you do it with, who bed you in. You don't have to even worry about what somebody think about you doing something like that. If you have been at your best, you just say, oh, well, that's what I like. That's what I do. But see, a lot of y'all ain't got there yet. A lot of y'all keeping them secrets. See, you got to start being a slave to your secrets and be the best version of yourself. So, hey, man, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and listen close. Bring people here. Become the best version of you. Somebody that you can always be proud of. When you be somebody, man, that you don't mind if you had to sit in the Staples Center, right? Or if you had to sit on top of the Empire State Building and have a microphone and you could get a microphone and yell out exactly who you are and what you like, be proud of it and never be embarrassed and hold your head down, no matter how that person might be, because that's the best version of you, right? So y'all have a good day. One Stack love y'all. Tapping out. Church.